Using the body as a seed is finally here. The most crucial moment in Emperor Huang's life has finally arrived. What preparations did Shihao make for the path of using the body as a seed? Perfect World Episode 234. Shihao crushes the prodigies of the two academies, becoming the #1 person in the two-faced heavenly god realm. The little rabbit and Chao Yusheng seize the opportunity to cheer for Shihao. This battle, Shihao made the elders of the Heavenly Deity Academy overjoyed. They couldn't believe their own disciple could win. He also beat the elders of both academies into submission. They wanted to recruit Shihao into their factions. The Immortal Academy tried to recruit him because of his 3 strands of immortal energy. He was meant to cultivate immortality. The Sacred Academy tried to recruit him solely because of his soul grotto heaven. It was unprecedented. Its peak state made him suitable for cultivating the present age method. The 10-crown king from the 3,000 provinces, the exiled immortal, and others were also targeted by the 2 academies. Shihao didn't make a decision because he wanted to know what the 2 academies could offer him. Shihao originally wanted to join the Immortal Academy. He hoped to obtain a flawless Dao seed, but he soon discovered that the supreme precious seed of the Immortal Academy had already been claimed by the Long Life families. Shihao knew he couldn't compete with the Long Life families, and to cultivate the present age method at the Sacred Academy, one needed all sorts of longevity medicines and supreme immortal treasures. Such heaven-defying precious materials were also already reserved. No one could provide Shihao with sufficient resources. Soon, the little rabbit, Donghua, Chao Yusheng, and the others went to the Sacred Academy. Jingyi and the 10-crown king went to the Immortal Academy. In truth, neither academy gave Shihao enough importance. Shihao decided to stay at the Heavenly Deity Academy, since he had to wait to find his own fortune later anyway. What difference did it make where he was? The disciples left the Heavenly Deity Academy one after another. Only Shihao remained, wandering alone in the Heavenly Deity Academy. He unintentionally entered a purple bamboo forest. One of the most powerful people in the 9 heavens and 10 earths, whom even the old monsters of the 2 academies feared, Great Elder Meng Tianjing, finally appeared. Shihao wasn't completely empty-handed. He had the jade stone bead from the Immortal Ancient and the Cosmic Placenta, snatched from the celestial race. But he didn't know if he could walk the path of invincibility with these things. Shihao's ambition was too great to face the coming Great War. He wanted to cultivate both the ancient method and the present age method simultaneously, to seek his own great Tao and defeat the various masters from the foreign realm. Shihao's idea of using the Cosmic Placenta to nurture himself was very close to the Great Elder's own thoughts. Since ancient times, perfect seeds have been incredibly rare. It was destined to be a path not everyone could take. The Great Elder had read about using the body as a seed in ancient texts, refining the true self. The body itself is the Tao seed, not relying on any external objects. The physical body directly becomes the Tao. The primordial spirit achieves unity. This coincided with the Willow deity's path of not relying on external objects. But this was a dead-end path. The Great Elder had attempted this path before, but he had failed. Countless geniuses had died on this path. The Great Elder had been continuously researching this path, and had also invited many masters to discuss it. Now, he had some confidence in it. Shihao had no other choice. In the end, Shihao decided to walk the path of using the body as a seed. Rather than live a mediocre life, it's better to let one's life bloom to the fullest. I survived to overcome a cruel future. Shihao wanted to live out a transcendent true self, above all others. If there is no path, create one. The Great Elder, for Shihao's sake, prepared enough heavenly materials and earthly treasures. Even if he failed, his life could be saved. But he still needed the evil warding divine bamboo and the yellow springs fruit. Only Shihao himself could go and get them. In reality, the Great Elder wanted to use this place to let Shihao temper his physical body and forge his primordial spirit. He then passed the bone tempering and spirit severing method to Shihao. Thus, Shihao went to immeasurable heaven alone to find the evil warding divine bamboo and the yellow springs fruit. The pressure of the immortal mound was precisely prepared to temper Shihao's bones. His bones were constantly being crushed. The bone tempering method operated on its own, reforging them like steel refined 100 times. The new disciples also came here to temper their bodies. They couldn't believe that Shihao could actually pass such a trial. That was a trial that only a domain lord on the level of the little immortal king could pass. Shihao's determination once again made the elders of the Immortal Academy sigh in admiration. The heroic spirits along the path constantly harassed Shihao's primordial spirit. On one hand, Shihao used the spirit severing method to temper his primordial spirit. On the other, he used the Daluo immortal sword to force back the heroic spirits. Wearing the Lightning Emperor's battle armor, he fought back the heroic spirits with the Daluo immortal sword in hand. The battle was a bloom of splattering blood. He finally defeated the immortal metal puppet guarding the evil warding divine bamboo. He saw the evil warding divine bamboo. Next, he still had to get the yellow springs fruit. On this journey, Shihao almost entirely relied on his tenacious will to get through, and it is precisely because of this that Shihao could achieve his own path of invincibility.